I can't believe we're actually doing this.
One of your friends whispers, a mixture of excitement and fear in their voice. The group stands hesitantly at the bridge's entrance, the decaying wooden planks creaking ominously underfoot.
Keep it steady. We can't afford to lose our light.
Another friend warns, gripping the lantern tightly. Suddenly, it sputters and dies, plunging the group into darkness. The night air feels colder, as if the bridge itself is breathing.
Who is that?
Someone calls out, but the woman doesn't respond. She drifts toward the group without moving her legs, her feet hovering eerily above the ground. Her eyes are hollow, and her expression is as empty as the void beyond the bridge.
We need to get out of here.
A friend shouts, but the planks have begun to rot and splinter, the path behind them disappearing into the void. Their voices grow distant and distorted, as if being pulled into another realm. Stay close. We'll find a way out, you urge, though the swirling mist seems to swallow your words. The bridge loops and twists, an inescapable labyrinth that defies the laws of reality. We can't give up, you say, determination hardening your voice. The path ahead is uncertain, but the choice is clear. Find a way back to reality, or become the bridge's next ghostly prison.
Friends, filled with a mix of excitement and trepidation, trudged through the underbrush. The air was thick with the scent of damp earth and decaying leaves, and the last rays of sunlight flickered through the canopy above. Hunter's Bridge loomed ahead, its decaying structure barely visible in the fading light. Alex, the unofficial leader of the group, grinned at the others, his flashlight casting an eerie glow.
This is going to be epic,
he said, trying to mask his own unease. As they stepped onto the bridge, the fog seemed to thicken, wrapping around them like a shroud. Lisa, clutching her camera, peered through the lens, hoping to capture any spectral figures. Suddenly, the sound of whispers drifted through the mist, faint and broken. Mark, usually skeptical of ghost stories, felt a chill run down his spine.
Did you hear that?
He whispered, his voice barely audible over the creaking wood. Jenny, the bravest of them all, stepped forward, her heart pounding in her chest. The woman in white remained still, her presence both haunting and mesmerizing. Jenny called out, her voice echoing in the stillness.
Are you okay?
The figure turned slowly, revealing hollow eyes that seemed to pierce through the gloom, and a mouth frozen in a silent scream. In an instant, she was gone, leaving only the oppressive silence in her wake. Panic set in as the friends realized they were trapped, the bridge looping endlessly with no sign of escape. The fog thickened, obscuring their vision and disorienting their senses. Tom, normally the voice of reason, felt a rising fear as the voices grew louder, their pleas for help becoming more desperate.
We need to get out of here,
he shouted, but his words seemed to be swallowed by the mist. Alex felt a sudden pressure around his ankle, cold and unrelenting, pulling him downward. He struggled, the wooden planks giving way beneath him as he clung desperately to the edge.
help me.
He cried, his voice a mix of fear and desperation. His friends reached for him, but the bridge seemed to conspire against them, dragging Alex into the freezing depths below. The friends stood in shock, their minds reeling from the night's events. The fog lifted slowly, revealing the path back to the safety of the forest. Mark, Jenny, and Tom exchanged a glance, their resolve to escape stronger than ever. As they turned to leave, a haunting voice whispered through the air, "You shouldn't have come here." The group hurried away, the curse of Hunter's Bridge a chilling memory they would never forget.